Hello, my name is Vianney. In this short presentation video, I'm going to talk about two videos in summary. One is called The Secret. The second is a dialogue by Dr. Martin Seligman, a professor at the University of Pennsylvania, who claims that pressure, engagement, and meaning can increase people's happiness. In my presentation, I will be talking about the comparison of these two videos. In terms of scientific assertions, which one has provided scientific statement? Lastly, I will be talking about the type of stress in my workplace that I have encountered. The video entitled Secret was turning around the law of attraction, which means that what you think a lot is what happens to you. In other words, what you think is what you get in the coming times. Here, many examples have been provided, but I'm going to share with you two examples. One is about the man who was learning after time. He wanted to reach the work at time, but in his mind he was thinking to be late due to obstacles he was thinking to meet along the road. That is what happened to him when he met with the traffic jam, which prevented him to reach at time. The second example is the man who was riding a bicycle. When he stopped, he tied it on the tree near the road. He was thinking about the stealers. That is why he left tired. When he came back, the bicycle was no longer there. It was stolen. Both two examples are the fact that show that what we think several times are what happens to us. The second video, which is a dialogue of Professor Seligman, was talking about the positive psychology. The psychologist to be concerned with the weakness as well as the strength, interest in building the best thinking and repair the worst in life, making the lives of normal people happier and with genius and development of high talent. Seligman has said that there are three happy lives, which are the pleasant life, the good life engagement, and the meaningful life. The professor has said that there are some obstacles for the pleasant life, such as experience of positive emotion, which is heritable, that human being cannot influence or change. He said that 50% heritable, in fact, are not modifiable. The second drawbacks he has stated is that positive emotion habituates. He said that it habituates rapidly, which means that it doesn't change, and it is very easy to influence or to be there. He has talked about the pursuit. He has tried to illustrate or to show three types of pursuit: the pursuit of the positive emotion, the pursuit of engagement, and lastly the pursuit of the meaning, which contribute to life satisfaction. In his speech, he said that the result supplies, but mentioned that they are the backwards of what we thought. In the speech, he kept on talking about technology and psychology as the way of living misery. He also said that building happiness is most important. About the misery, he said that the skills of happiness, the skills of meaning are different from the skills of living misery, all unhappy feelings. Furthermore, technology and psychology can be used to increase the meaning, engagement in life as well. He also talked about what he called drivers. He said that there are three drivers to increase positive emotion and happiness. Those drivers are technology, entertainment, and design. He kept saying that design, belief, entertainment, and technology can be used to increase meaning, engagement, and life. In addition to that, in his conclusion, he said that technology, entertainment, design can actually increase the amount of heaviness of human happiness on the planet. Comparing these two videos, the video which is associated to Professor Seligman dialogue is more sounding scientifically than The Secret. The Secret is based on the law of attraction only, where it says that what you think a lot is what happens to you. Whereas the Seligman dialogue is based on the experiment. In the video, there is where he said to treat the disease by means of drug. This is normal and it is scientific claim. When we know that diseases are treated by the drugs, in addition to that, there is where he said that the positive emotion is heritable, and he said that 50% heritable, in fact, are not modifiable. Also, this is a scientific claim, as he stated the statistics from the research which has been conducted. Based on these two videos, I can say that there are some similarities. For instance, in The Secret, they talk about the law of attraction, where what we mostly think is what happens to us. The same in the dialogue of Seligman, there is a statement which says the result supplies, but they are the backward of what we thought. This means that there is a relationship in two videos about our thinking. Therefore, let us build our positive emotion and happiness by thinking positively. Let's talk about the stress. In my work line, I faced the stress which is called time stress. According to Albrecht, you experience time stress when you think, when you worry about time, you worry about the number of things that you have to do, and you fear that you will fail to achieve something important. You might feel surrounded, unhappy, or even hopeless. Common example of this stress include worrying about deadlines or rushing to avoid being late for a meeting. My case is about to meet the deadlines. Here at school, we are required to work hard so that can meet the deadlines, as we usually have many tasks as assignment. One day I had more than 3 assignments which were requiring to reach more, to read more resources. In this time, firstly, I go toward thinking how I can accomplish all them and meet the deadlines. In this time, I said, even though I have many tasks which to accomplish is more difficult, I said no to the worries and said yes, I can. I have done my best and used extra time like the time of break. In this time, I successfully dealt with my stress as I used much effort to meet the deadlines and submit all assignments at the required time. The time I dealt with stress unsuccessfully is when also I had a bundle of things to deal with, including family problems, the tasks associated to the internship I have at school, and the preparation of the next class lesson. In this time, I spent the whole night long without sleeping. The result has been to pass the whole daylight, having chest pain and sleeping in the class. This deal has not been successful, as the results were worse than not meeting the deadlines. I faced the chest pain. The lesson for next class became very complicated, as during class discussion, I was not feeling good. I was not in the mood of studying due to mismanagement of stress. I should have thought about the time to rest and respect it. This might have allowed me to participate in the class and have good understanding of the lesson. To conclude, stress management is necessary when we need to accomplish the responsibilities positively without harming the other side, as it has happened to me. In what we plan to do, we need to think about the capacity of our body. If no, we will face many challenges like different diseases. Thanks for your kind attention.